Hey, so in the previous video, I showed you how to create a payment that will directly be applied to a certain invoice. Here, I want to show you how to create a payment, a prepayment or an overpayment. So it's money you've received from a customer, but you haven't yet applied to an invoice, which happens often. So what I can do here in the top right, you see the plus. I click receive money. Then I have to select an account because a payment is always linked to an account. If you receive money, it's always linked to something. It always arrives somewhere. So I select next. Then I will say ABC. And then here you can see received as. So in my previous video, it was a direct payment, but here I'm going to do it as a prepayment. A prepayment is money that the customer pays you in advance because they know they will order from you. Overpayment is like there was $100 invoice and instead they made a mistake, they paid you 120, but you're keeping the 20 because you know they're going to order soon and so they're happy for you to keep it, or because you will need to refund it later, but you need to record that overpayment. But here I'm going to do a prepayment, you can see, and here I can say additional money. I'm just putting some random name. I put 10, 1, and I put tax rate, 20% on income, a region, north, and an account. I can select one, it says. So I save it. Perfect, and now I can click on view transaction. And that's the prepayment that I just created. And then you see the same things that you usually see on in the payments. And so it's very, very similar. You can mark as reconcile, remove and redo, etc. Upload the files. So now let's go see on ABC Furniture. So let's go back to our invoices there. I could have gone through the contact. I'm going to go on ABC Furniture. Here. Perfect. And now you see ABC Furniture. Here you see the first line highlighted in gray is the prepayment that I have with the $10. And basically that prepayment, so you see if I click, is the one that we've seen before. And when I click on it here, I can see the prepayment options such as voiding it or allocating credits. So if I click allocate credit, I can decide now, and that's very interesting, which invoice this money should be allocated to. And I can do partial amounts. So it's really up to you based on your business operations. You know your customers better and what's going on, and you can allocate the credit. So I want to allocate 6 here. So I have 4 left. You can see here, and I'm going to use the 4 there, and then I allocate credit. And that's it. And you see there's nothing left, no remaining credit, because it's been applied to those 2 invoices. And if I click after on the invoice, I can see that it has been applied. 40 minus 6, there's 34 left. So that's it about applying prepayment.